Micky, what's the matter? What's up?
It's okay, I'm fine.
Calling me saying you fell off the wagon is not fine. What's going on?
I didn't fall off. I was afraid I was gonna. Sylvia's dead. She was all stiff when I woke up this morning.
Oh, Micky, I'm sincerely sorry. I did not realize you were so involved.
I loved her more than anything, you know?
I did not realize you were so involved. I know a guy can get you a deal on a coffin if you want.
Oh, no, it's okay. I buried her under that tree over there.
In the park? That's against the law, Micky.
I know.
Because I'm a friend does not mean I have eyes to become an accomplice.
What?
How'd you get her in without anybody seeing?
In a shoebox.
You didn't cut her up.
Of course not. Sylvia is my cat, Patsy. Jeez.
I never saw a cat around your place.
She always hid whenever you came over.
Oh.
I just feel so bereft, you know? She used to hang on my shoulder and lick my ear when I watched television.
My ex-wife Audrey used to do that. She had teeth like Burt Lancaster.
Sylvia purrs like a jackhammer. Heard.
What are you gonna say?
And nuzzle. She never went on the rug. She always peed in her box.
Micky, don't.
And we used to take baths together. I mean, how many cats do that?
That is very uncommon. I know how you feel.
No, you don't.
I do. Back when I was a kid, I got this boxer pup one Christmas. His name was Schwartz. And he had these big feet that he kept tripping over, you know, the way they do until they get used to their bodies. And he would tag along with me every place I went. Well, one day the ding-dong man comes around. That's what we call the ice cream guy. And I go running across the street to get a Cho-Cho bar. Well, Schwartz comes running after. Except some jerk in a cut-down Merc swings around the corner and I hear a yelp. And I pick Schwartz up in my arms and he's looking at me like he's saying, "You dumb son of a bitch." And by the time I get him home, he's dead in my arms.
I didn't know.
Now, $5 says I can cry longer than you.
I am not going to bet on
Just relieve in the atmosphere. Huh. Situations like this are one of the reasons that I gave up considering the priesthood.
You was considering becoming a priest?
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I was very influenced by Pat O'Brien and Spencer Tracy movies. Ultimately, however, my imagination did not stretch that far. Come on, let's take a walk. I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Nah.
You think Sylvia would want you to sit around moping? Besides, you are missing the crux of the matter.
What crux?
That you are making assumptions. Okay, take the case of Titwillow.
Tit who?
Titwillow.
I never heard of it.
You never heard of Titwillow? Where are you from, Arkansas?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll explain. You know what a tit is?
Of course.
What?
parts that bounce when women run, okay?
No, no, no. This tit is a bird that hangs out around willow trees. And it sits up there all day singing the same song in the tree by the river. Titwillow, titwillow, titwillow. And this guy comes along who talks to birds, and he asks it if it's just dumb or why.
Okay.
Then the guy starts to sing. Now, I may not remember the whole tune, so I'll have to Rex Harrison parts.
Now, you gonna sing?
I'll do it sotto voice so you won't get embarrassed, all right?
Okay.
Shh. And this is what the guy said happened. He slapped at his chest as he sat on that bough, singing willow, titwillow, titwillow. The cold perspiration bespangled his brow. Oh, willow, titwillow, titwillow.
Patsy!
Shh! I'm coming to the denouement now. He sobbed and he sighed, and a gurgle he gave. Then he threw himself into that billowing wave. And an echo arose from the suicide's grave. Oh, willow, titwillow, titwillow.
What is that? That is a terrible song. I thought you were going to uplift me. Gee.
Why is it a terrible song?
The tit committed suicide, right? He sobbed and he sighed and he gave a gurgle. That is very depressing.
See, you're missing the point of the matter.
What point? I don't see no point.
That you just jumped in half-cocked on some assumption that some bird fancier says about something instead of using your common sense.
Oh, I don't know the meaning of common sense since I met you.
When was the last time you saw a titbird?
I don't know if I ever saw a titbird. I don't know what one looks like.
And did it ever occur to you that that bird could have been jumping on a fish?
No.
For all you know, a titbird is like a pelican or something, and they are always jumping in and never seeming to come back up. That year that I was in Boca, I made a pretty penny betting tourists how long they could stay under.
The guy who was singing the song said that
Another point of disruption. You interrupted before I was finished singing.
I don't want to hear any more.
You gotta hear the last verse. It turns into a torchy lament over a callous and obdurate woman. It's a good song.
It's not the song, Patsy, it's your voice. It makes me want to smash my face up against a wall.
Oh, yeah. My ex-wife Rochelle had a similar reaction. Only with my face.
It's like a file going through my brain.
It's funny because in my head it sounds like Sinatra.
Oh, please. The man is dead.
Anyway, my ruse worked.
What ruse?
Well, you didn't think about Sylvia for the last 5 minutes, did you? And I admit that my voice is not my forte. In high school, they banned me from everything music.
Surprised they didn't ban you from the school.
They did.
Sometimes I hate you.
That's because you're easily dominated. I'll bet when you found Sylvia, she was smiling.
Of course she was. Rigor mortis had set in.
Next time you ought to get one of those big turtles. It'll outlive you, and it'll be a nice personality match while you're still alive.